Welcome everyone! In this video you'll learn everything you need to know about the portrait generator. This feature allows you to create character portraits in no time, no matter if it's a new player character or an NPC who needs to be created on the go. First of all, choose a character from the encyclopedia and open its entity view. The entity menu gives you the option to click on Create Portrait, which opens the portrait generator in the context view. The portrait you create here will automatically appear in the character entity. There are 11 portrait elements to adjust. The switch button will either appear by moving the cursor to the respective area or by clicking on the button in the upper corner of the frame. Now you can rotate through the respective elements until the portrait fits your expectations. Maybe sometimes you need a portrait quickly, or you just want to be surprised. By clicking on the dice button, a random portrait will be generated. You're still looking for the perfect face, but the character will definitely be wearing a tricon. Click on the lock symbol to fixate the feature and continue to roll the dice. And no matter the final result, the hat stays on. Below the portrait you'll find further options, like the character's gender or its genre. Important for you to know, right now this is just a prototype of our portrait generator. Of course there will be more elements and genres to choose from in the future. Once you settled on the portrait, you save it by clicking the button in the upper right corner. The context view will close and the character entity will automatically add a new box showing the portrait you created just now. But what happens if the look of a character changes? No worries, you don't have to create a new portrait every single time. YARPS will let you change every portrait later freely. Maybe your hero suffers a serious case of weapon to cheek and you want to add a scar. Or the priest joins a cult that doesn't tolerate facial hair. Or, God forbid, someone steals the precious tricon. Whatever happens, with only a few clicks, you ensure that the portrait stays up to date. Now you know the most important features about the portrait generator. As usual, further information will be provided in the community hub and in future videos. Have fun creating awesome character portraits and see you next time.